There we go, man. I was looking dark. Hey, YouTube, Tacoma Comics here. Um, I'm gonna wait a little bit. People stroll in. It's late at night. They probably won't. I'm up waiting for the dryer to go. Uh, so I got some of these they're called comic books. I'm a big fan. Always like the comic books. Uh, and some just a mixed bunch of stuff here. But listen, I'm not looking for sympathy or for people to go, oh, but just got some shit going down with the family right now. Um, my attention is elsewhere. Family comes first. So I don't think I'll be going live for a while. Don't think I'll be doing a haul for a while. Still probably be collecting comic books, so that might subside a bit right now. It's just other stuff I got to pay attention to. It's just the way it is, man. I'm exhausted. We've been going through a lot. I'm just like mentally and physically exhausted. And if anybody wants to hit me up personally, IG or whatever, I'll talk to them about it. But I'm not gonna waste a YouTube video doing that. So let's just get into comic books, man, because that's a lot of fun. Uh, all due respect to Becky Cloonan, this is just a silly written book. I only have it because the covers are done by one Miss Stephanie Hans, Mademoiselle Hans. Um, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with that glare, but look at those eyes. Those eyes are red to match the hair almost. I love the detail she gets out of digital painting. Always been a huge Hans fan, which if you follow my channel, man. So yeah, it's just gorgeous. Don't love the read. It's a character like Robert E. Howard character. He created Conan and Bellet and all that. Red Sonja? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's not a horrible story, but it's nothing like wow. It's bringing Dark Agnes into the MCU. So love the cover, but for this, and I'm not a big J. Scott Campbell fan. He seems to not know how women work. They're all anorexic. But this is a decent J. Scott Campbell cover, and this is a real fun read. This is going to be a really good book. Totally digging Doctor Strange. I can't remember who's on it. I think Scotty Young's writing it. I can't remember who the interior artist is because this cover doesn't list it. But a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. This is 3/4 of the way through, issue 9 out of 12. Still a really great read. Somewhere along the way, man, I thought I was ordering all the B covers. Somewhere along the way, I started getting the A covers. So I think my LCS dropped the ball, or I just messed up. This I read like a month ago. It just was sitting in my bedroom. I took it downstairs for now. This is something I'm super excited about. Like, came out of nowhere. And even in the back of this issue, right? I never read Outer Darkness, but I read every issue of Chew, all 60 of them. Love them. Somehow, like they got together and wrote, this is kind of like he calls it a coda or an epilogue to Chew that takes place thousands of years in the future. In this book, in Outer Darkness, don't know how, why, what, where, when, or what the heck's going on. Don't know anything about Outer Darkness. But even in the back matter of this issue, John Layman's like, this is it for Tony Chu. And so you thought like, okay, there's not going to be any more Chu stories out. Only find out that there's a book coming out about I think his sister, Annette Chu, Chu, a whole new Chu series coming out. So super excited for that. I don't read enough superhero books to be like, that's the best superhero book on the market, but this is the best superhero book I'm currently reading, which it's a small amount, but Chip Zdarsky, making that transition from artist to writer, it's really, really impressive. Daredevil was at 19. Yeah, 19. Really good book. I dig it. I totally dig it. I don't know if everybody digs it. Some people dig it. I'm digging it, man. Strange Adventures. I don't know where it's going or what's going on, but it definitely has some echoes of Mr. Miracle in the beginning. But Tom King seems to excel in the miniseries format. We'll forget about that Heroes in Crisis one, but for the most part, he excels there, and so this is a really, really good read. I enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed it. as I enjoy my Miss Marvel, always loves Miss Marvel. Uh, Amulet is a really cool character. Hope it goes somewhere. So I flew to New York on Friday. Flew overnight, landed there Saturday morning. My sister picked me up, surprised my mom for her birthday. It's like 7 a.m. We were waiting. She picked me up at 6 at the airport. It was 7 a.m. I got back, like no traffic on Long Island and JFK. Saturday morning at 6 a.m. And my mom doesn't get up, and she doesn't get up, and she doesn't get up. My dad gets up, my sister, my brother-in-law, my nephew, everybody's up. Finally, I got to go use the bathroom. So of course, when I go to the bathroom, that's when my mom gets up. So instead of like being like surprise on the couch with a cup of tea for my mom, it's like she's in the kitchen and I come out of the bathroom. It's like surprise, but she was super excited. So it's totally worth it. Really helped me deal with that stuff I was talking about earlier. Just being like around my family, my hometown. So I went to one comic book shop, a new one in my hometown that hasn't had a comic book shop for like 20 years, but it was closed. So I got my sister and my brother-in-law, my nephew, drive me out to this other shop because my nephew's like, "Hey, comic books, hey!" And I got a few new X-Men that I think I didn't have, but I think I might have. I'm trying to collect the whole Grant Morrison run on this 124 right there. I don't know why these are out of order. I grabbed myself Classic X-Men #1, which I didn't have. Grabbed myself Classic X-Men #5, which I did not have. Found myself X-Men 52, first appearance of Bastion. Found myself, and if you've watched me on Instagram, you saw me kind of going over not being sure about this next one. Uncanny X-Men 134. In pretty horrible condition because it's got a rip at the bottom there by her left foot, right foot, by her right foot. Otherwise, it's in really good condition, except it looks like it's cut. I mean, it's clearly cut, but this is the sort of cut people would do if the edges of something were super ragged. They would try to slice it off and make it look all good. Clearly, slicing it off this low, the gig is up. People know that something's wrong there. And the book itself, the less is cut off on this end than down on this end. But I measured it. It's the same exact distance, and the bottom is not cut. The bottom is straight. It's the same exact distance from here to here as it is from here to here. I'm not going to take it out and go through the whole thing. Check my IG videos if you're interested. But if you look on the inside, I'll probably do a video about this at some point when I come back. But if you look at the inside of this, it's straight across the inside. It's straight across the back. I'm pretty sure I'm not pretty sure. If I had to bet, I'd bet that this is actually a factory misprint, not a person trying to cut it to like make it worth more than it is for a couple of reasons. It's not worth a lot, even in like super new mint condition, and you ain't gonna get a lot of money out of a book with a foot rip. So I don't know, man. I don't think anything's going on there. Hey, if you are in the chat, dude, say hello. I got people in the chat, but nobody's there. I know I have this, so why did I not have it checked off my checklist? Somebody new just joined us. Say hello. But I got it again just in case I don't have it, even though I know if I open this drawer down here, like I'll find it. I'm actually going to do it because I'm like 99% sure. Don't you hate it when you're 99% sure, but not 100% sure? So I got that one. Yep. See, I just got myself a duplicate of the Stepford Cuckoos. I got to cross this shit off, man. I just spent like not a lot of money, $12 on books that I have, motherfucker. So I don't think I have this one, but I got Big Boobs here. Apparently I already got that one. Stupid cover. Just a stupid cover, right? Her powers do not involve like making clothes levitate. And I don't have a problem with big boobs or beautiful women. I just have problems with stupid covers. Boom. This one I don't think I had. Read this. I've only got issue like 3 or 5 of this. Really wanted to get into it. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's one of those perfect like first issues. Read yourself Meet the Scrolls. Go get the trade paperback. It is absolutely awesome. Ooh, now comes the fun stuff. I got an AOK from Lady Fantastic, the Fantastic Lady from Nashville, Tennessee. Cheers to you. 0 calorie blueberry pomegranate seltzer. Let's get at it then, man. First of all, the return of Jean Grey as Phoenix in Fantastic Four 286, that fabulous homage cover there. That is just awesome. That is 80s comic book greatness at its best. Love that. And then check this cover out. This is an awesome cover. Who does this cover, man? I didn't even check that out. Anyway, she knows that I'm collecting Uncanny X-Men. Chris Claremont run, plus I'm doing 500 through 554, the last issue, and I did not have 539, which has a lot of glare. And now I do. Hey, Sam, how you doing, my friend? Now I do have 539, and I don't want to take this out, but it's glaring a lot. But it's just, take it from me, man. The detail on this is an awesome cover. Totally stoked for that. That's really awesome. Thank you, Caroline. Reason she sent me all this stuff, man, was because I saw her post this on IG, and she's like, look what I got for 50 cents or $1 or something. I don't know. She got on the cheap. And so I was like, half jokingly, half hoping, like, maybe she really listened to me. I'm like, hey, I'll take one of those. And so she's like, yeah, I figured you would. So we arranged to trade some stuff, and we've been sending AOKs back and forth recently. Lady Fantastics are super fantastic lady if you don't know her, so check her out. But I have this, man. Do I have the Muppets? I think I have the Muppets. I'm missing one of the hard to find ones now, but I got the Ewoks now, so I'm pretty happy. And I got most of the superhero books in the 25th anniversary cover series, so pretty excited about that. Awesome book here. Avengers No Surrender 687, but look at this. Is a nice Venom variant. I dig that. I've not seen that one before. I'm not a big Venom variant guy either, but I kind of know why I like this one. Maybe because they didn't overdo Venom, or maybe it's just because the skull with Spidey's mask. But I thought that was pretty tripping. I dig that. Totally fucking cool, man. And this Batman 671, Chuck Dixon and Jim Nolan? Not sure, but I'm totally digging this too. A little Batman action there, never hurt anybody. And then this is really cool. It's a reprint, but I don't give a damn because look at this artwork, man. Origin of Galactus, Marvel Saga. Dun, dun, dun. I just love that. That's freaking cool. That's totally cool. Lady Fantastic gets me. I mean, I think I'm older than her, but we both have like the same sensibilities for 80s goofiness, and nothing says that more. Well, actually, the next comic says it more, but the funny thing is, I have this issue 3 times over. This is like a Say No to Drugs. Keebler Company presents DC Comics, The New Teen Titans. All proceeds from this issue will be donated to fight drug abuse. So I assume what happened is this guy on the front is like a kid who OD'd, and then like the neighborhood is there with like, you know, the superheroes that hang out in the neighborhood with the kids who OD on drugs, and they're very sad and somber. Yeah, man, she absolutely is, Sam. I agree. But this, I think, this one shows how much she knows me, and it's just like, this is the best freaking comic. So everybody out there knows Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and like they set off this whole wave in comic book collecting and speculation. The 80s were a great time, in my opinion, for like reading comics, but like collecting wasn't a huge thing yet. Not the way it is today. And books being worth like tons right out of the gate wasn't a thing. And then all of a sudden TMNT shot out of the gate. People like, holy cow, let's buy any independent comic book that has martial arts, animals, and funny names. So while the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were a spoof, people started to spoof the spoof. And there were the Geriatric Gangrene Jujitsu Gerbils. I kid you not, that's a title. There is Samurai Squirrel. And then there was also, and I think this is the second one, the adolescent radioactive black belt hamsters, right? So they're not teenagers, they're not mutants, they're radioactive. They're not ninjas, they're black belt, and they're hamsters. But what I totally dig about them, I'm going to take this one out. I told myself I wasn't going to open stuff up because I was busy and tired. God, I'm so freaking tired. But this is a wraparound cover. This is issue 2, but I think this is a reprint because they did a whole bunch in 3D from Eclipse Comics. They even list the ones in there that they did. But this cover is just one of the coolest like riffs on Star Wars that I've seen, and I've never seen this before. And check out the Death Star back there. It's insane. And what's great about this is it still has the 3D glasses. You know, you got to like rip out and assemble 3D glasses. So I have a problem with my eyes. I don't know if you guys can see. My eyes don't both look straight forward. One of them, my right eye looks off to the side a bit, while my left eye looks straight forward. I can't make them both look. If I try to bring my right eye over, my left eye pops up that way. I also have paralysis of elevation in the right eye, so only one of my eyes can look up. Anyway, I can't use 3D glasses, but I don't care because this is just a freaking awesome comic. So I'm excited, man. I'm super excited. This will go, I think this will go down to my Star Wars collection just because I don't have an adolescent radioactive black belt hamster collection. I used to have issue 1. I doubt it's worth anything, but I did buy that when it came out because I was 16 or whatever, you know? All right, what do we got here? Oh, I went to Half Price Books a couple times, probably in the last week. I overpaid for this, paid $3 for it, but it's Sleepwalker issue 1. I have issue 2, which is the first appearance of 8-Ball. 8-Ball's in this one, but 8-Ball's on on a TV screen in this one. So first appearance of Sleepwalker to pair up with first appearance of 8-Ball and Sleepwalker 2. I just was needing to buy stuff. I don't even want that comic. I have had these and I've sold them, and I'll probably sell them again. But I got the J. Scott Campbell variants to Amazing Spider-Man #1. This is from the Dan Slott series, where this is the first appearance of Cindy Moon, who is Silk in #4, but is only Cindy Moon in #1. So I got 2 of those. They're pretty cool variants. I mean, let's like not rip into them and stuff. But this is, you know, J. Scott Campbell, I think, a lot better than Thin Waist and Big Boobs and Oh, Don't You Love My Art. I think this actually has a bit more skill. Sorry, Jay, man. You're a nice guy, I'm sure. I'm not trying to rip on you too much, but just don't love some of your stuff. I've been selling some of these, so I replenished my stock. I got a first appearance of Barbed Wire, like #6. Got so many of those. This I'm actually excited about. This, I believe, is the first Kabuki comic. Not the first appearance. The first appearance was in another comic, but this is the first Kabuki comic. Down there it says Act 1, Issue 1, Caliber Comics. So David Mack is just crazy with his Kabuki stuff. A lot of fun. Digging that. Got this Star Wars here. I'm liking the new series a lot. I'm actually liking the new Star Wars, and I'm liking the new Darth Vader quite a bit. I got those both in my pull right now, so totally digging those. Haven't read this. Will read it. Just got it because it was a Mark Millar #1. I think I've showed off some of these before. I don't know. I just picked every comic book that wasn't in a box and put it up here. Miracle Man #1. It's reprints like the first story. It's not actually #1. Don't get fooled like I did. Klaus, I want to give that a read. Postal, I want to give that one a read. It's pretty excited though to find that. This used to be an Image comic of some renown that was hard to like get, but now issue 1, I finally found one for super cheap, so I grabbed that. A few more here. I got these from an LCS that was having a pretty decent sale. I don't know where the other ones are. Went all quiet in here. Anyhow, I've wanted this one for a while, so I now own this one. This is where Hank Pym is naughty, and there's some spousal abuse with Janet Pym, so doesn't go to jail or anything like that. He's kicked out of the Avengers. Should probably get in more legal trouble than that. Monica Rambeau joins the Avengers. And I finally got this on the sheep. I wanted this one for a long while. Um, just this cover with Ant-Man and Hawkeye. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. You gotta love it. The other two comics I got there, I already put them in my to sell box. I got another New Avengers #4, First Maria Hill. Might hold on to that. I'm not sure. I got the uh, Ultimate Fantastic Four. That's the first appearance of Marvel Zombies, and the Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the first appearance of Ultimate Venom. And the Ultimate Venom one I actually kept. There's another Venom cover that I really like. The Ultimate Fantastic Four, though, is in my sell box because it's my second copy. Just got it really cheap. Dudes, that's it. I'm exhausted, and I'm sorry if I've been rambling. Anybody watching this in the rewind, you probably heard this in the beginning, but this is going to be my last YouTube video for probably a couple of weeks. I got some shit going down at home. And it's just, family first. It's taking my time. It's taking my energy. I don't really have the energy or the time to devote to doing YouTube properly. So I won't be around in the chats as much. I mean, I'm probably lying. I'll probably come here as soon as I can, but I'm looking to take a step away. Anyway, that's my story. Thanks for being here, Sam, and whoever else is lurking. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.